Hello and seasonal greetings to you, Aquarius. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to do you a 10-card reading with a bit more spiritual explorations of the energies around you. Earlier in the month, I did do a 3-card spiritual check-in for you. In the energy around that reading, it was talking about needing to rest in some way. There was some kind of yeah, maybe you've been overloaded in some way, mentally, about some, I don't know, differing opinions or something like that, not maybe having time to rest emotionally and spiritually. So you were well in good time for the Christmas holidays, if you're able to have a holiday, or have a break anyway over the Christmas period, to recharge your batteries, because that was looking like what was really needed for you, Aquarius. And having some time to maybe connect spiritually with maybe some kind of guru, or just tuning in even to your own spiritual maybe your own guidance system in some way. So yeah, that was what hopefully you've been able to do that, Aquarius. Okay, and to love yourself first. Okay, we've got a card that wants to start, so let's see what's going on with you, Aquarius, at the very last moment of 2020. Yeah, end of December. I mean, yeah, it's obviously quite near the end, so well, the twilight zone almost, but I'm here, and it's still December, so in the UK at least. Oh, gorgeous. And it's, wow, very powerful. So you've got the Queen of Cups, and she is lovely. I mean, she's a real a loving energy. This is like an empath, someone who's caring and loving and warm, very feminine energy, sort of someone whose feelings flow beautifully. So if you wanted to, I think you're seen as this, if people come to you and they trust you, that you're able to sympathize and empathize with them. So you're moving in that energy. But then we've got the Tower right next to it. So how is that coming about? Is there something that's really stirring you up, Aquarius? I mean, there was a need for you to be connecting or recharging your batteries, but is there something disrupting this beautiful energy around you? It feels like there's something that there's a time of change required. We'll see more through the cards below. Yeah, there's some area where you've been maybe hanging on to something, Aquarius, and it could be, I mean, it could be to do with disruption with your finances, something to do with your I mean, you might be needing to change jobs. I mean, obviously with the global situation, we're all having to look at plan B, or everything we took for granted is not so. So yeah, there's some disruption. Could be to do with your your environment, where you are, where you live, your work, something like that. But we'll see a bit more as we go through. But this is about the Four of Pentacles. It is about your material security. So, and I know with Aquarius, you've got that Saturn energy. You're wanting to hold on to the stability. You're not really wanting this disruption. Let's see. Okay, and beautiful. I mean, more cups here. We've got the Queen of Cups, and then you've known some wonderful. You're moving in an environment where there's emotional happiness. There's a really good connection. It could be a lot of happiness in this where you're seeing some change coming in. There has been a lot of happiness and success. So I mean, you've got a strong foundation behind you that you're wanting to hold on to. I do wonder if because of the global situation, this to me looks to me like you're really feeling the uncertainty. You're realizing that nothing is guaranteed, and this is making you feel quite limited, and you're not enjoying that atmosphere of things being dictated to us, and things being each day there's new information coming in, and we're having to kind of go with what's being how we're being fed, I guess, the guidance of how to cope with the situation. And I feel like you're finding it very limiting, and you're finding it quite difficult to see very far ahead. I would say with this energy, you are free to spiritually, you're free intellectually to explore anything you want to. I mean, you could take up some kind of new learning, and it doesn't have to restrict everything about your experience in life, you know, the global situation. Of course, physically we might be restricted about who we can see or where we can go, but mentally and intellectually you're and spiritually free to explore, take on some new learning, do some reading and research something that would excite you, and it might be something brand new. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you might be looking at, you might benefit from yeah, I mean, looking for some someone who inspires you, that you could be I mean, I always see Aquarius as not needing to be led by anyone, but there might be someone who inspires you to dig deeper on something that you could learn more about a subject on, whether that's spiritually, intellectually, however. Yeah, to help you to feel free from this kind of limited energy that you're feeling quite trapped in. Yeah. Okay. Oh, King of Rods. Now that's much more exciting and much more upbeat, and this is like a sociable energy you're moving forward in. So I like that. I mean, it could be that, yeah, you're wanting to be in charge and you're wanting to drive things, but yeah, you're wondering how. Yeah, we'll see as we go to the next card. But this card, I mean, the King of Rods, he's very uh in work especially very dynamic, someone who's a leader, and so this is a very assertive energy that you're going to be moving forward in soon, over the next few months that are coming, and I feel like that's leading you towards this happiness again, that you know. I think you're worried about it, the situation that we're all in, upsetting your status quo, upsetting your emotional happiness, because with that Queen of Cups there, that's all about your flowing emotions. You're concerned about the disruption upsetting that long-term happiness that you've got around you in the reading. But I feel with this King of Rods moving in the next up to 3 months time, this is very, you're looking very assertive, and I feel like you're releasing any of those constraints that you were feeling there, you know, that are worrying you there. That's being released, and then you're looking a lot more in control. I think that's what it's saying here. So that Tower moment isn't going to defeat you in any way or disempower you in any way, even though you're holding on and wondering how to cope through that change. The King of Rods is showing that you will cope very well. Oh, and then there's more of this energy. You're still feeling stuck. So that again is repeated, Aquarius. You're intellectually feeling, I mean, maybe it's the information we're being fed. It's making you feel completely stuck and trapped. And that obviously is understandable. So there's this push-pull energy of, yes, I'm in control. And then at the same time, mentally still being held back. And of course, that could be, you know, the information we're being given, where we're being limited, and what we're allowed to do, what we're not allowed to do. But with any of these limiting energies, it's great to release one at a time. Okay, just allow one obstacle to be overcome at a time. If there's something that you've got in your mind that you think, oh, I'd like to travel to go and see someone, you know, you're not allowed to do that. Find an alternative way around it. You know, look for other solutions. So whether that's writing a letter, and you know, maybe sitting quietly somewhere in nature to find inspiration for a letter that might have been much more deeply thought about than maybe just a casual encounter that previously would have been what you might have thought of. Just look at a different solution to the situation. Yeah, and there you are with the Eight of Pentacles. You're applying yourself very thoughtfully there, and it's where you're very focused and absorbed in what you're putting together. I do feel like that's what it's saying here. I mean, your work situation is still successful. There's happiness around you, and the happiness in your work. So whether it's a connection with other people, contacts with other people, you're finding other ways round maintaining these established bonds that you've got with others, with your diligence and focus, and sort of Saturn energy, earthy it feels here, you know, applying yourself, and it's like a physical way to focus your energy. So that can be putting pen to paper, or any other way you can think of, you know. Let's see. Oh, and that's showing you've got the strength. I mean, this is a wonderful card. The 8 is an 8 in the major arcana. The strength card is showing that you overcome your fears. You're going to overcome those limiting energies, and it's not by being harsh or being too strong. It's ruling yourself. I feel like it's talking about your own emotions and your own intellectual ideas. Not that I don't see Aquarius as being particularly emotional. You're quite you can come across as quite detached from your emotions. It's much more intellectually minded, but here you're controlling your feelings of not liking not being in control, so you're able to overcome any sense of things just being out of your control, things feeling overwhelmed. You're actually showing that you're going to be strong enough to stand firm and solid in your groundedness to find ways forward through this disruption that we're all feeling. Gorgeous energy. Leo energy. You might be connected to a Leo person in your life strongly, or you could have Leo rising in your charts. And then we've got the Two of Swords. So you're feeling, yeah, I mean, you're feeling very deeply. Still waters run deep for me with this card. So I just feel like you're maybe even though you're able, thankfully you're able to project an energy which is coping and calmness, inwardly you're still feeling this. You're feeling conflicted and confused a bit by what's going on globally, and we all are. It's we're wondering what's going to happen next. So that is a sense of feeling, yeah, undecided about what to believe in the situation, I guess. But again, with the blindfold on there, is showing you that it's not something that you're going to see. Is the physical proof is not going to be of any comfort. It's needing to look within on a deeper level, within your gut instinct about what to believe and what you're going to choose as your own reality. Okay, these cards, I've had them all, by the way. It was a full moon last night, so I had them all basking on my window ledge in the moonlight last night, so they certainly are speaking clearly to me today. It's really nice. I love it when they've been recharged. Okay, okay, that one. Oh, there's one already turned round. The Six of Pentacles, and then that one as well wanted to come out. So I like that because it's about balance with the Six of Pentacles. That's showing you your physical just making sure you can see them okay. Your physical atmosphere feels a lot calmer and more balanced, even though we're all feeling this disruption. There's a level of balance you're able to bring forward with you. And with the Judgment card, with you tuning in deeply to yourself and not looking just on the physical level, you're able to judge for yourself what to believe, and then go forward dancing to the beat of your own drum. And that gives you that lightness, and there's transformation with the butterfly, that feeling of feeling free to choose how you see things. And there could be people along the way that need you in some way. They're coming to you and looking for support in some way, and yeah, and you're able to give that. You've got the King of Rods energy as you move forward. So it could be in the time that you offer others, it could be in finances, it could be even in your advice that you're offering to others. You're going to be, people might be coming to you looking for that. Of course that can be vice versa, but you'll know which one it is for you. Okay, and let's just look. I don't particularly see romance here, but we've got the Queen of Cups and the King of Rods. So and then the ten of bear with me here, 10 of Cups. So there could be some romance around for you, Aquarius. If you're enjoying the reading, Aquarius, I'd love it if you could click on subscribe. It allows YouTube to know that you're interested in what I'm doing, and also when I do my next 3-card spiritual check-in, you'll catch that. You'll get a little alert. It will notify you, and then I'll do another 10-card reading again. So it'll be like 3-card spiritual check-in followed by a more in-depth reading like we're doing now. So then we've got Release Your Ex is the romance angel. The time has come to clear your energy. So there is that feeling. It could be, it's not for everyone obviously this, but there is someone, it could be between maybe a water sign and a fire sign. Someone's holding on too much, not able to see the way forward, but disruption is needed. So for some of you, this could be about a connection with another person where it's become stagnant and it's needing to let that go, but feeling tied again. But I think the core of this feels to me about this fire energy, having that strength within, which is it's sort of repeated there, trust the fire in your belly. You know, there's that fire energy. It's trusting that feeling about if someone feels right to you, if they feel like they enhance your life and allow you to be the best version of yourself, great. If they don't, maybe look at that, you know, and think, is this actually healthy for me? Does it feel like a great way to be moving forward in my future with this energy? Okay, so Aquarius, let's finish off now. It's a couple of seconds for you just to do a quick scan over from the top of your head all the way down your body to the bottom of your feet, and just notice if there's any tension in your body, any anxiety, anything you're holding that's not helpful. And then I want you just to release it, okay? So take a deep breath in and up through your nose, and exhale through your mouth, releasing anything you don't need. Okay, and with the wishing bowl, we're going to tune into the universal energies, and I want you to feel that higher vibration, that loving universal energy that's around all of us. So we're opening up our chakras to be able to receive that loving energy, and just to know, even though things might not feel like it, we're all exactly where we're supposed to be. Okay, Aquarius, this is for you. Also, Aquarius, I'm just thinking through this reading that for some of you, music can be very beneficial. Okay, so to help you to feel through you know, wondering about physical comforts or reassurances, or intellectual, you know, information that you're fed, if you're not getting any comfort from those experiences around you that we're all feeling, music can help you to find an energy that's much more, it speaks to your soul and then allows you to be a truer version of yourself. So I really feel that's a benefit. If you can think of some music, you probably have that in your life already, but there's something about that for many of you. Okay, Aquarius, that's the end of the reading. I really hope it was helpful for you. I love doing them for you. So I hope there's something for you in this reading that was able to help in some way in your life. Sending you so much love and light. I'm Barbara at Tarot Insight, and I look forward to seeing you in the new year, where we can talk about the new Chinese sun coming in. It's the year of the ox, so it'll be quite interesting to see what energies that brings to us when we're saying goodbye to the year of the rat, which was 2020. Okay, Aquarius, look forward to seeing you very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.